Hello guys, my name is Sabina and today's video is to tell you that I have recently become an energy safety champion volunteer, and I would just like to share some safety tips with you. I did my training with the Groundworks, as you can see there, and this is being funded by the KDED Foundation, and some of the energy tips we are sharing today are things that we've learned in class. And these are some of the things that will help, because the energy costs are going up in the United Kingdom in October, and I don't know if that would be applicable to other countries, but our energy costs here are quite high. And yes, so let's get into this video. And I'll just ask, I'm new to YouTube, I'm trying to grow my channel. My name is Sabina Adewale, so if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great if you gain any knowledge from this. So this is something that was shared with us, and your temperature in your home should be within this range. That's the comfortable range, which is between 18 to 21 degrees. If your house is hotter than that, then it's too hot. If it's lower, then that could cause you some health conditions. For people that have arthritis, so I would suggest to leave your house temperature on 18 to 21. Another tip is to use the energy saving light bulbs. This is something that would help save your electricity, and they are LED bulbs. This was given to us yesterday during the training, and you can see I've got two there. Another thing that you could also do is to draft proof your house. Again, this is draft proof, and this would work on the doors, and that will keep all the air out in your household. So yeah, so to get into the proper 10 tips I'm going to be sharing today, which will be: take shorter showers. 4 minutes is what is recommended. I took a shower today and it took me 2 minutes and 38 seconds, so I'm sure you can do it. Dry your clothes on the line instead of the tumble dryer, and that's exactly what I do here. I dry my clothes on the line. I don't use my tumble dryer all the time. Now that we're getting into winter, that might change. The third fact is to reduce your dishwasher cycles per week by 1. So if you use your dishwasher like 4 times a week, pile up your plates where possible and reduce it by 1 per week. So instead of doing 4 dishwasher cycles, do 3. Fourth one is to switch off all your lights when leaving the room. So in my house, if I'm in my living room, I turn off all the lights in the other areas of the house, the kitchen, the bedrooms. I only leave the lights on in the living room where I'm seated. Don't overfill the kettle. So anytime I'm having a coffee or a tea, I just put in the water that I need for my tea or coffee, and I don't overfill my kettle. When I need it again, I just top it up and use that. And you can also fit what is called an aerator, which is something that helps to keep your water at a minimum level. 6th tip is to turn off all appliances. Don't leave them on standby. So yesterday after my training, I got my certificate. When I got home, I went around my house, turned off all my switches. This morning, my son was going to use the microwave. He said, "Why is this not working?" I said, "It's off by the wall." So I already started putting those things into practice in my own life. And I'm sure you too can do it. Wash your clothes at 30 and reduce the use by 1 cycle a week. We already started doing that in this household. We wash on 30. But if it's white, we obviously wash on a higher cycle. So we also have reduced our washing to maybe once a week. I only do my washing now on a Friday. I pile it up. But if I've got light colors, I wash my light colors separate to my dark colors. But I've reduced significantly. So, and I also now wash on 30. 8th safety tip is to draft proof your house, which is what I shared with you earlier. To use the draft proof, and this one you could get a professional to come in and fit it for you. They put it on the door areas, and you could also use one for your letterbox as well, and that keeps out the cold. And then also, I shared before, is to switch to this type of light bulbs, the light energy bulbs, and this will also save you a lot of electricity. And also last is to use a washing up bowl when you are doing your washing. And if you're able to do all these 10 safety tips I've just given you, this was shared with us by the Green Doctors. They're called Green Doctors, and they are being funded by the KDED Foundation, and I'm volunteering with the Renewal Program. I just wanted to give you some of the amounts that you might be saving, if I can hopefully find it in this. Otherwise, those are my 10 safety tips. I think they should have it in here, but I don't seem to have it. So if you could do that, you would be saving a lot of money. Not just you could save close to £500 in a year, close to £500. So let me show you. So if you have a shower for 4 minutes as recommended, it will save you about £50 a year. If you dry your clothes on the line rather in the tumble dryer, you could potentially save about £45 a year. If you reduce your dishwasher cycles by 1 a week, you could save about £11 a year. If you switch off the lights when leaving the room, you could save about £7 a year. If you don't overfill your kettle and fit a tap aerator, you could potentially save £26 a year, and that's where it's listed. And also, if you turn off your appliances off standby, you could save about £40 a year. If you wash your clothes at 30 degrees and reduce the cycle by a week, you save about £22 a year. And if you use the draft proof, like I said, you could save about £70 a year. And if you switch to low energy bulbs, you could save about £50 a year. So if you total all those savings in a year, you could be saving yourself about £500. So is it worth doing or not? Tell me. So that's those are 10 safety tips I've shared with you today, and I hope you can try and implement this in your own homes as well. And if you've liked this video, I will encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye. Thank you. And it's Sabina with the energy safety tips. Let's end this video.